Hello, my name is Dan. I am preparing a philosophical interpretation for the film Crimson Tide, a film from 1995. I have selected um, some factors from the film that, in my opinion, discuss free will versus determinism. This film is about a submarine being deployed to launch nuclear missiles at Russia, and they received a transmission during a combat scene that gets cut off, so they do not know the extent of the message. But the previous message that they had received was to launch their nuclear missiles at Russia. Now, Ramsey, which is the submarine captain, is played by Gene Hackman, and Hunter, which is the XO, I guess first mate, if you will, is played by Denzel Washington. Now, Ramsey is a bit of a determinist at this point. They have a military rule that you follow your orders without question. And Hunter, the XO, is of the opinion that the cutoff message could very well have been in order to stand down with regard to the nuclear missiles, and because of the extent of what will occur if they launch the missiles, and the fact that they are no longer in a combat situation with another submarine, Hunter would like to go to the surface and obtain the message that was cut off to verify that they are indeed to launch these nuclear missiles. Now, the military has a policy that an unauthenticated message is no message, which is the deterministic view that Ramsey is taking, that he doesn't have a choice. He has his orders. His orders are to fire the missiles, and that is his intent. Hunter is exhibiting free will, in my opinion, wanting to determine the true nature of the cutoff message to verify that indeed starting a nuclear war, launching nuclear missiles, is the exact right scenario. He's not suggesting that they don't launch them. He is merely suggesting that they go to the surface, or at least to radio depth, where they would be able to receive the message. So that is my philosophical interpretation of this film. The scenes that I'm discussing are pretty condensed. It's a pretty intense interaction. The rest of the film continues to follow with the determinism of Ramsey and the attempt at free will by Hunter. And they go back and forth throughout the film. Ultimately, they do get to the surface and get the message, and they were being ordered to stand down. And once they made it back to shore and testified in front of a military court, they were both praised and chastised for their behaviors, but seemingly was the right decision. Therefore, policies would be changed in order to make sure that this situation did not occur again. But I thought it was an excellent example of somebody exercising free will, feeling that they had an intellectual choice to make based on factors and evidence that they had before them, and the submarine captain exhibiting determinism, feeling that he had no choice, that he had orders, and his orders were to launch the missiles without regard to the half message they received. So I hope you enjoyed my interpretation. It's a great movie. I would suggest you seeing it if you haven't. And thank you for watching. Have a great night.